Hello, my name is Bryan, and today I'm here with.
Christopher.
Andrew.
Today we are with four corners, and we're going to be talking about anxiety. More specifically in teens. I think we all know someone that suffers from anxiety every day. So what are the signs? How can someone tell if it's just normal stress or anxiety?
I think anxiety is more excessive and continuous. It's not the occasional worry, but more of a consistent obsession over all aspects of life and when you can't let go of something.
I feel that when you have anxiety, you tend to worry about everything, like the small things, a lot more. And all that stress about worrying about the small things build up, and that's what. Yeah.
What are some of the symptoms for general anxiety disorder in teens?
So I think some general disorders can be disorders, but symptoms can be like sweating if you're shaking, or headaches, fatigue, any type of getting off track of something or getting distracted, and yeah, stuff like that.
I think also you might have trouble sleeping, being light. You might be lightheaded when you wake up. The stress and lack of sleep will cause you to have trouble with normal everyday tasks.
There are also different types of anxiety that can impact people. One being social anxiety. It is where a teen is afraid to meet new people or talk to others. They don't want to be judged. What do you think are some signs of this?
Well, I think some signs of this can be maybe like avoiding friends and social activities, or just fear of being like judged and stuff like that. And also refusing to go to school. That could be a major thing too, and being afraid to like meet new people and get in like interacted with new people.
Social anxiety will make you afraid of what like other people might say about you. So like you'll start refusing to go to school, as you said, or you'll not leave the house because you're afraid of like being judged. And yeah.
Would you guys say that you have good friends and a good support system?
Yeah, I think so. I think I have many good friends and close friends that I feel like that could help me through times like this. There's also numbers like online you can get in contact with and try and like find other people to help you out with this stuff.
Well, if I were to suffer one day from like anxiety, I would have a good friend group and like just a group in general to talk to, like family too.
Have you guys ever been stressed like this before an exam?
This happened to me once before. Like before a math test, I was studying so much for the test, but then when I got to school, I was stressing over the test a lot, and then when I finally got into the room, like the math class, I was doing the test and I just forgot all my formulas. I forgot everything, and I was just blanking out on the easiest stuff, even though I studied for the test. Like I guess I was like having anxiety for the test, but then when I had it in, the anxiety went away and I started like remembering like some of the answers because like I actually started thinking properly. The anxiety kind of messed with my thinking.
Then there is separational anxiety that you may heard of. Teenagers may cling to a parent or caregiver more than usual due to a fear of being abandoned or lost. Can you talk about social anxiety?
Well, when you're like attached to someone, like when you social anxiety, they feel attached to the person. A symptom like might be like refusing to go out anymore, or like alone, or maybe worrying about someone when they leave, because like you're feeling that they might like leave you kind of. And another symptom might be like clinginess, because clinginess.
I think some symptoms could be like maybe nightmares or like stuff going on at home, like refusing to go anywhere like alone, and extreme like distress when forced to leave your house and stuff like that. And yeah.
Do you guys know what could like trigger anxiety the most?
Triggers of an anxiety might be like the environment you work in or you go to school in, maybe like if you don't have enough sleep, or maybe if you're like in if your financial like circumstance isn't so good, maybe you could have a trigger anxiety because of that.
I feel like this could also lead to bigger problems, and like some people have said that like not completely certain of what causes anxiety, and some things can be considered like risk factors for anxiety, and one of these risk factors may be like genes and stuff like that, like to do with your parents and stuff. So yeah.
How does anxiety affect your brain?
At this time, I think it affects like the main part of your brain, so like the central nervous system kind of, and like long-term anxiety and like panic attacks can cause like your brain to release like stress hormones and be stressed like a lot all the time, day and night, and like especially for tests. And I feel like this can increase like the frequency of like symptoms of like a lot of people, such as like headaches, being dizzy a lot, or stress, like shaking and stuff, like we've mentioned.
How does anxiety affect your body?
When you feel like anxious, you might have racing thoughts, also physical symptoms such as difficulty breathing or tense muscles or trembling, a rapid heartbeat, so your heart is going fast, pain in your bloating, your abdomen, like your abs. These all result in stress that responds with fighting your body. And it also releases like cholesterol as it prepares you for flight or fight.
Do you guys suffer from anxiety a lot, or just like it's a rare occasion?
I think for me, usually it's not a lot. It's just more as soon as it comes to tests. Sometimes I get stressed, mainly math. Everything else, I think I'm fine with that. And I do have people to talk to, like my parents and stuff. So, and like some of my close friends.
Yeah, me too, but it's mostly like I get very stressed because of tests, because my parents like always want me to get like a great mark and stuff like that, and if I don't, I feel like they're gonna be mad at me or something like that. So I really try on the test, and then on the test I forget everything.
Me, I suffer from anxiety a lot, like over dumb stuff, and it affects like my whole day, and makes me feel like really tired. And, like it's something that like is like really like strong against me, and yeah.
How do you guys like help a person with anxiety?
I would talk to them,
Best, just talk to them, like through stuff.
like make their day brighter, you know.
Yeah, be
Probably
there for them.
Listening to is probably a better instead of talking.
Listen to what they say.
Yeah.
I agree.
So on behalf of the podcast youth Korner Jeunesse, we thank you for your attention. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, comment, and check our Facebook page for our latest posts. Don't forget to send your comments and questions to @fourcorners.org. Young Korner Jeunesse is a project created by Four Corners Laurentien Community Network. We would like to thank the funding provided by RDN Regional Development Network, Canadian Heritage, and the Secretariat for Relations with English-speaking Quebecers. Thank you for your attention.